use haste. So how do you do it? Just use a rogue. Rogue attacks faster. But this wouldn't be much of a video if I just said this wouldn't be much of a video if I just said use rogue and then left. So I've gone ahead and put together a thing for you. I'm gonna go into detail, okay? For skills, rogue skills, use these skills here. Shadow Piercer. With this. Trap. With these three. Razor Shield with these two. Bleed may not work, but if it does work, this is what you should use. Passives, they do not really matter, but you can increase your int, movement speed. Gold loot, I don't think gold loot even does anything, so maybe not gold loot. You should use this and this. For warrior there is not much, but you can use this, which applies bleed, thundering hammer, and also axe throw with axe throw mastery. For sorcerer there's quite a few. Fireball with the burning damage over 5 seconds. Lightning, just because it attacks fast. Freeze, this also deals damage over time. Clock, same thing. Explode, maybe that would be a hit. Decrease dodge. And receive damage every 0.5 seconds. Masteries, Fireball to reduce the cooldown. As you may have noticed, as you may have noticed, procs that affect the enemy directly do not work, such as Pisces and Polaris, but procs that affect the player that deal damage to the enemy may work, such as dozer weapons. So use them if you have them, but I don't recommend you buy these items just to fight the dragon. But for rogue, you could use dozer weapons, a dozer daggers or dozer bow, or any weapons that deal DLT, damage over time. For warrior, you could also use dozer weapons, DHS, Glint Maul, Hammer of Frost, some examples. If you have those, you could use those. See if they work. DHS, Dragon Hunter Sword. Sorcerer, those are weapons, any weapon that deals DLT. For your pet, you should use a Garlic passive or a similar passive that deals poison damage. Garlic passive deals damage over time. There. You see that? That's a lot of hits. If that counts, that's really good. So you should use that for your happiness bonus of your pet, which is the middle one, this one here. You need haste. How do you get haste on a middle? Garlic gives haste. This one, 15, that's 25% haste. For AA, you will also need haste. Iridas gives 15% haste. Tat gives 15% haste. Heroic Tat 20% haste. You could try Magma or Repi, but I don't recommend that because we don't know if it works. So it's probably best to just use haste and call it a day. See here, enemies in the area take damage over time. You could use this, causing them to bleed for 5 seconds. If most of this actually does nothing, it's okay. We can at least be certain that haste does something. So use haste.